These breadsticks are really easy to make. Take a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of butter. Heat the water up and melt the butter in the microwave or in a pan. In the meantime, take a tablespoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar. So the water should not be too hot. Mix this up with the yeast and sugar. All you need to do is really dissolve the yeast. Then take 2 cups of flour. And mix this up with the handle of the wooden spoon. And before going any further, I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes so the flour can hydrate. After 10 minutes of just having it sit around, I'm gonna start mixing the dough or kneading it. If you have a stand mixer with a hook, obviously that will make it much easier for you, but if you don't, like I don't, I just do it by hand. It's a good exercise. Switch hands if you get tired. You're just trying to develop some gluten. Make this nice and stretchy instead of sticky. Do this for about 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be long. Occasionally I scrape the sides of my bowl with a spatula to get the sticky stuff off. Make sure everything mixes in. And just keep going. After 3 minutes, I'm gonna do a final scrape. And cover this up, put it in a nice warm place for 30 minutes. Let it rise. Here's my dough risen. I forgot to put salt in it earlier, so at this point it's not too late because I'm gonna punch this down and mix it a little more. So about a teaspoon of salt. Add that when you add your flour. So at this point, I'm gonna punch this down. Mix it up nicely. You're gonna need a little bit of flour on your hands so it doesn't stick. gonna put some flour on the table. Get it out. Okay, I'm gonna stretch it out into sort of a square, and I'm gonna try to divide this into 12 pieces. This should make 12 breadsticks. You need a sheet pan with parchment on it. And I'm gonna take each of these pieces and roll them out. About 9 inches. You can put these on 2 different baking sheets, but I don't mind if they get all stuck together, and then we're gonna just rip them up as we eat them. So this is what I have. Now I'm going to cover this with the tea towel and turn on my oven. And in the meantime, this is going to still rise a little before I bake it. The oven is going to heat up to 400 degrees. The oven is hot. I'm going to put this in for 13 to 15 minutes. And while that's baking, I'm gonna make the topping. I have 2 tablespoons of butter that I'm gonna melt in the microwave. This took 30 seconds in the microwave. I'm gonna crush some garlic into this. You can use garlic powder as well if you don't have fresh. A good pinch of salt. A little bit of dry parsley, or you can use fresh if you have. And I'm also going to put some dry basil. I'll mix this up and let this just steep a little while the breadsticks are baking. So it's been 13 minutes. I'm gonna leave the oven on, and I'm gonna just brush these with the butter. Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna put this back for another minute. Because I want the Parmesan cheese to melt. Here's the finished tray. I have some spaghetti sauce. And I'm gonna use that as a dipping sauce for my cheesy, garlicky, freshly baked, crunchy breadsticks. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.